Hi, and welcome to Crow Inclined, here today for our Wednesday pick a card relationship reading. Our cards of focus for each pile are from the Enchanted for Hoxa. And so, you look at the images and see which one that you want. Pile number 1, here is your image. And we will be working with the what is it? The Witches of the Forest Tarot. Okay. Pile number 2. Here is your card. And we will be working with the Wandering Star. I just noticed all these bees. Very cool. Okay, and pile number 3, we're going to be working with the Mermaid Tarot. This is your card of focus. Now these are going to be quick. They're going to be simple readings. You, the other person, and the outcome, okay? And then we'll delve in a little bit to, if we need more information around that. So those are your 3 cards to choose from. Please feel free to pause and look at them a little bit closer, okay? And I will see you in your pile. Okay, welcome pile number 1. Our card of focus from the Enchanted for Hoxa was this card. Okay, and I did cover that up because I didn't want that to sway anybody. The 9 of Fire, the 9 of Wands, Wounded Warrior, card of Resilience. Okay, typically now in this particular deck, it can serve kind of as a warning, okay? So when we're so exhausted and we've pushed ourselves too far, we may not be as cautious as we normally would, okay? And we can see things, how do I want to say this? Things appear to be one thing when in fact they're the opposite. Okay. This fairy, she's going through the woods. She's scared. Her fiery bow. She senses danger all around. There are eyes in the forest. And yet, this is her perception. This is the fairy's perception of this. It's quite possible that the eyes are just like a trick of the light. Okay. So it can be the energy of maybe creating a fight or flight response where one isn't needed. Okay. When we get in this energy, we also can be so focused on keeping ourselves safe and the perception of danger or things that aren't going right, that any little distraction kind of makes us crazy, right? We're way too focused. We're focused in on a perception that may not be real. So keeping in mind, that on a positive note, like you do have the perseverance to get through this spooky forest at night with all of the eyeballs that might not be eyeballs, right? You can get through and you can succeed. The thing that I love about the 9 of Fire and the 9 of Wands, wounded warrior energy, is that we do learn from experiences, okay? And that does help us strengthen our inner wellspring. It helps us strengthen our discernment moving forward. So in regards to this being a relationship energetic check-in, let's see where it goes. You may be perceiving something that isn't there. You may be perceiving a problem that isn't there. You may just be absolutely exhausted and not wanting to take a step forward. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes. Okay. It's kind of a card of misperceptions a little bit. So, you know, assigning past experiences and outcomes to a new situation is possible. I don't know. Let's dig in. Let's dig in. I have the Witch of the Forest Tarot Magic deck. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And this is just an energetic check-in on a relationship of your choice. Now, it can be a love relationship. It can be a business partnership. It can be a bestie, a group of friends. Like, it's just whatever the relationship is that you are checking in with today, okay? Okay. Yeah. You are showing up as the Four of Swords. This is a card of rest and recovery. This is necessary. This is necessary when we're in sort of this fight or flight. It's exhausting, and we do have to rest and recover. So you have the inner knowing that you need to do this, okay? Now, your person is showing up as the King of Pentacles, all right? This is incredible stability foundation. This is the rock, right? This person appears so far in this reading to be your rock. Maybe this person can watch over you while you're sleeping. Okay? We'll kind of we'll figure, and this person, just because it's a king, I mean, this can be a feminine in the material world, okay? It's just an energy. It's all energy. And the outcome is the Queen of Cups, okay? So the outcome of this relationship between the two of you is the Queen of Cups. Abundance of love, compassion, listening without judgment. This is beautiful energy, and I like it, you know, because our card of focus is someone who has been like through the ringer over and over and over and over and over again, and it can be kind of confusing the situation a little bit. But I feel like with this reading, there's an understanding, and you are definitely working through this. So you are resting. Your person is showing up as a king. Your outcome is a Queen of Cups, okay? I love that the one sword, because the three swords, I mean, they look like they could fall on you. I mean, they're not going to. And then in most Four of Swords, there is one within reach, right? Sort of a self-protection, right? I like how this Sword of Truth is kind of pointing to this king. All right? It's possible this king sees you as the queen. Like this is who your person is seeing while you're resting, okay? Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to go take a nap, whatever. You can be resting from making decisions. You can be resting from overreacting. You can be taking a break and really thinking about things. And, you know, with the swords are thinking instead of reacting. And so it feels like there's some maturity here with this reading. All right. Yeah, you are definitely completing a cycle. So it feels to me like while you're in this resting phase, like you are coming out of this energy of always having to guard yourself, of not feeling safe, of seeing everything as a danger, right? So through this rest and recovery that you're doing here, you are completing a cycle. You are coming around, okay? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Tell me a little bit more about this king. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of hard energy, but it really feels like you're coming out of this, okay? And the Queen. So underneath your person's energy, the King and the Queen. So this person like sees you both as this power couple. Wow, what? This person is completely well-rounded, well-balanced, nurturing in all of this abundance. I mean, this person is in touch with their feminine, in touch with their masculine, understanding the harmony of dualities. Yeah. And this is coming out with this. So yeah, this person definitely sees your relationship as the Queen of Cups, and you know, it's a great exploration for both of you. It really feels like you're both looking at this relationship in a different way, okay? And the fact that you're coming out as the world in your energy, like you are completing this cycle for sure. You are leveling up. You are leveling up. And it's going to be with this person, okay? Yeah. Six of Cups, this is memories, past lives, that kind of stuff. It does really feel like with this world coming out in your energy that you know, you guys, this is karmic. You guys are a karmic, probably have met in past lives, I guess is what this won't be your first incarnation together is what I'm saying, if that makes any sense. Yeah, there's been a little bit, so, I mean, the moon, it can be illusions, it can be things hidden, but it can also illuminate, and it's also a way of intuition, like trusting intuition, having faith. What is that saying? Seeing is believing. Instead, believing is seeing, right? So there's some sort of karmic, like cosmic trust that has to happen here. Especially when you're always sort of in this energy of like, oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, why did that happen? So also in this outcome of sort of trying to figure out being this nurturing relationship and trying to figure it out, work on it together, you know, you're both coming to this generational wealth. And so it is a beautiful, beautiful, sturdy foundation. The stability is outrageous and in a good way. And you're going to be able to, I mean, it's just going to ripple through for generations. It's going to ripple through for generations, and it feels like it's coming from generations. So it's like this sort of wave, you know, at a baseball game or whatever, when they do the wave, it starts in one spot and it goes all the way around. It feels like that. It feels like this is coming back around again. You know, you've gone into it and now you're here, and it's going to come out and it's just going to keep rippling. Keep rippling. Okay, is there anything else we want to know about this particular relationship? I love that you're coming out of the Nine of Fire and understanding how you are reacting to things, and understanding that past hurts and past outcomes do not need to be assigned to this relationship that you are currently in. It feels like it feels new, but it feels old. It just feels like you know what to do. Like you met this person and you knew that it was safe to rest, right? Yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles coming in. This is a huge gift from Spirit. This is a blessing. Like you deserve this. You both deserve this relationship, okay? If you can sort of get past some of the reactionary things of, I mean, we can have misunderstandings when we rely on past experiences, especially hurtful ones, to label what's happening now. Okay. We had two more that popped over. Look at, we have the 8. Here's another gift. Heart is overflowing. This emotional contentment. It's so much love to give, right? It's receiving and giving openly. And it came out with the High Priestess. So there's a lot of mystical, magical with this relationship. You're definitely doing the work. It feels like your person's already done the work. It feels like your person, showing up as the moon as well, is sort of giving me that same energy, the mystical magical, right? So this is karmic. Most things are karmic, right? Let's be real. But this feels like a soulmate connection. Even though we did not get the Two of Cups, we got the Six, and it's kind of giving me the same vibe here. So yeah, I think this is really good. I think your outcome together is really good. You're definitely safe to rest and recover with this person. They have this incredible understanding of what you're going through, and you're going to be exploring this new relationship and building this new incredible foundation and stability together. And just keep in mind that it's easy to fall back into old patterns of thinking that you know what's going on when you actually don't, because this is, even though this feels like someone that you've known for a long time, this is still a new relationship for you. Like, you don't know how this is going to go, and you work on it together, right? You work on it together with the curiosity of this Page of Pentacle. You work on it together to bring some generational stability as well, okay? Something that's going to ripple down the family line, okay? All right. I hope that helped. It was really an interesting card for pile number 1. So, yeah, thank you so much for being here. That's your reading. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and we'll see you next time. Hello, pile number 2, and here we are with our Enchanted for Hoxa card of focus, and I'm sure anybody that knows this deck, I just wanted to cover it up. Our card of focus is the Fool, right? Now we know the Fool is about new beginnings. The Fool is taking a leap of faith, regardless of what risks might be out there. There's a bit of naiveness to the Fool, but that's not a bad thing, okay? This is the energy of a very youthful spirit, okay? A spirit that knows that the trees are there for you to climb. The air is there for you to float through, right? And honey is there for the taking. So this fairy sees the world for all of its possibilities, okay? There's no notion of holding back. There's not even a comprehension of holding back. The Fool has an idea and takes action, right? There is no out of bounds when the Fool is doing something new. So relax on your rules a little bit, okay? Just be a little more free-flowing, go with the flow, but never say no. Like, don't listen to that little voice that we have inside of us that says, oh, that might not be a good idea, because you're the Fool. The Fool takes chances and is generally successful in those. So just allow yourself to go with the flow, let your impulses lead the way, and you're going to discover a really sweet side of life. Okay? I'm laughing because I think sometimes that Fool energy can get us into a little bit of trouble. And I've kind of been in trouble like that before, but it's usually fun trouble. I don't know. Okay. All right. Let's unpack this. What do we got? So your energy is to just go for it. Basically, that's what your energy is saying in this relationship. So let's see if the cards are going to confirm that, or if that's going to be some advice. We just don't know yet, do we? All right, we have the Wandering Star. There we go. All right, okay. And you are showing up as the Ace of Wands. Career, beginnings, travel. So this is a new beginning. It is a gift from Spirit, right? It is a blessing. It's an idea. It's a spark. It's a direction, right? It's a creative direction. So there's a lot of fiery juiciness with this card. Maybe you are the new beginning. Okay, and your person is showing up as the Three of Cups. Now this is friends, family, community. There's celebration, a lot of joy and abundance, right? So yeah, this person is going to kind of feel like home. They're showing up as that kind of energy. You're showing up as a new beginning. They're showing up as community and support. Rut-row reggie. And the outcome of this combination is the Devil. So attachments, fear. Interesting, because the Fool has no fear. Obsession, shadow, desire. Maybe you're going to have to quit that. I don't know. Okay, so career, beginnings, travel, and then family, abundance. Maybe attached to a certain idea of who this person, of who and how you wanted them to be, to look like, to, down to specific details. You're ready to jump into this adventure. They're looking for maybe they want a family and you don't. Well, let's just dig into this a little bit. I mean, if this relationship is bringing up, the Devil can also be kind of like old, outdated mindsets. So maybe this relationship is something that's not the norm, that's not traditional, that is creative and fun and different. And so maybe you're sort of battling with that a little bit in your mindset. We have to release old, outdated mindsets when we move into new relationships, whatever, because there's not one set of rules that pertains to a relationship. And our Fool said that maybe we need to relax the rules a little bit, okay? Now, this also came out underneath your energy. It is the Four of Swords, which is interesting. We had the Four of Swords come out in pile 1 as well. Now, this is a card of rest and recovery. So you are about ready to start this new fiery, juicy adventure. Now, this one does say career. But yeah, you're going to have to rest first. Okay. Take a nap. There's something you're working on. There's something you're working on. There's something you're healing. Okay. And that's okay. That's a good thing. Because the honey is there for the taking. That's what Fool says. So rest up. Okay. Yeah, this person, partnership, harmony, peace. This person is definitely a soulmate connection. They're a soulmate connection that they're going to help you create this incredible community and family. Are you focused more on career? Although wands are also passion and lust and desire, right? And I see we have desire coming up under the devil as well. This person wants family. You want adventure, travels, and career. What's going on here? Are you guys on the same page? Let's get one for the devil here. Let's talk about this devil. Okay. Yeah, so you are, you know, this relationship is, it's closing out, it's ending a lot of these attachments. It's ending the fear. It's ending the outdated belief systems. It's finality, okay? Closure. So you're closing the book on some of these devilish attachments and things that can self-sabotage us, that can sabotage and self-sabotage us. And you're doing it because you actually do see the possibility with this. Wow, okay. Yeah, you need to rest because you've got the 9. This is so crazy. Yeah, we had I think the main card in pile 1 was the 9 of fire, which is the 9 of wands. So we have, this is the wounded warrior, which I totally get why you need to rest, and I totally get why you're ready to take this new leap here. This new leap here. This is a lot, but this is helping you, you know, create boundaries and understand yourself in relationships for who you are, not for, you know, who all these other people think that you are. This is an incredible card of resilience, right? This is someone who gets knocked down and then gets right back up and, you know, brushes the dust off, the dirt off, right? I like that. As the 9 of wands, she has her guiding star above her head. When we reach the 9 of wands, you guys, we have so much wisdom that we've learned and stored to help us with our discernment, moving forward, decision making. Yeah, you are a great support person as well. You're understanding too your need to rest. It's okay. It's okay. Naps are good. Naps are really good. Maybe you guys like to take naps together. I love it. Okay, and this is coming up under your person. So they've shown up as the 3 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So we have partnership, we have joy and friendship and family. We have harmony, and then with our Queen of Pentacles, we have a loyalty, charming and wise. So this person is kind of a big deal, right? I just get that they love you so much and they're so incredibly understanding of your need to do this different, you know, from a really creative inner way, and understanding that you do need rest and that you have been through a lot, and they are here to nurture you. And wow, that just totally flipped right out, right? So you're gonna release a bunch of outdated mindsets, erroneous beliefs about yourself. It's going to be the ending of a lot of pain in your life. And this literally like flew out of the deck. Okay. The sun, energy, light, life, success, happiness, all those things. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I love it that we're being sort of backed up with this energy of the Fool, you know. The Fool is starting out fresh without this, outdated belief systems and lack mindsets and all of that, or preconceived notions of how a relationship is going to go. Okay. This is beautiful. You're going to get a chance to rest. This person is like the bee's knees, right? This person for you is the bee's knees. They're so kind and nurturing. They're a wonderful partner. They're a soulmate connection, and they are going to be your community. They're going to be your family. They're going to be your friend. They're your everything. Okay? And they are going to know you and understand you, and they're still showing up this way, and it is leading to endings and to this beautiful, beautiful Sun card. Okay, bottom of the deck we have Nine of Cups. This is your emotional wish fulfillment. This is for you. We also have the Nine of Pentacles. This is incredible foundational stability. Like, you guys are, you're creating this incredible thing. Okay, do we want anything else? Want one more card? I don't want to stop this reading because I really, really like it. Yeah, the two of you together are going to be unshakable. Stay in this childlike, fresh energy. Relax on your rules a bit. Let them go. This is what we have to, part of what we have to let go of is rules, right? Grow with this relationship. Be open. Your person is, and it's going to lead to amazing things for the both of you, okay? Pile number 2, that is your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you soon. Welcome, pile number 3. And we have this lovely, lovely card here. And I'm sure if you know this deck, you know what this card is. I just didn't want the words to be... I wanted you to pick off the imagery. So we have the Five of Earth, which is the Five of Pentacles. It's feeling left out in the cold. It's feeling abandoned, neglected, all of those things. It can indicate hardship, struggles, whatnot. Okay. So with the Enchanted for Haxa, this is kind of a downward spiral if left unchecked. Okay. This is feelings of scarcity, right? Feelings of scarcity, feeling insecure, having self-doubts. And when we get down in these emotions, they can sort of, exactly, it put us into a downward spiral if left unchecked. It can leave us feeling like we're an outcast or not accepted, like we don't belong. If we continue to focus on what is going wrong instead of what, is what, instead of the good things, if we focus on everything that we feel like is wrong, it begins to mount, right? And finding a path out of this energy becomes more and more challenging. But recovery is not impossible. This hardship will pass. To keep it, what to keep in mind, like the farther down you go, the longer the journey up will be. Okay, so this can be a warning as well that you may find yourself headed for a series of unfortunate events if you allow yourself to get pulled into the downward spiral. If you allow your thoughts to focus on the negative, the things that aren't going right, instead of your blessings and being in gratitude. What we focus on expands, okay? So if we're focusing on the negative and the sad feelings and the hard feelings, those things will expand, okay? Yeah. That's the energy of that card. A downward spiral. What? Now, this doesn't mean that you're going to be in a downward spiral. It's more of a warning, as I said, and what it said in the book. It's more of a warning that if you don't sort of check it now, what's that? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. That it can really pull you down, way, way down. And we don't want that. We don't want that in a relationship. So are you focusing on things that aren't going right in the relationship? You know, the more you focus on what's not right, the more not right is going to happen. Are you feeling neglected in your relationship? Are you feeling a little left out in the cold? Something is trying to push you in a downward spiral, and it is in your mind. It's a thought pattern that you are having right now. So let's see how this relates to this relationship. Okay, well, you are showing up as the Emperor. Divine maturity, mastery of all four suits in the masculine. The ruler of your, the successful ruler of your realm. I don't know why I'm getting my way or the highway. Let's just see where this goes. Ooh. Oh, your person is showing up as the Tower. You are sturdy and stable. They are not. I can see why there might be cause for some worry. Okay. The outcome, this is a karmic balancing. This is a balancing of the scales of justice. This is a karmic relationship. What is going on? Is this a soulmate? Is this a twin flame? You are well-balanced, well-rounded. They are a hot mess. But there's some sort of karmic justice that's going to happen with this, okay? Yeah. I understand now why you're in this, you know, but you're here. There's no need to spiral. You don't have to drop down to where they're at. It's okay to practice radical, detached compassion. It means having compassion and understanding for someone while not taking on their emotional position, right? With remaining stable and centered within yourself. It's okay to have a detached compassion. Let's get to your energy though. Because you are showing up as the Emperor, and oh my goodness, you are showing up as the Fool. So beginning a new journey and bringing this Emperor energy with you, there's a lot of wisdom. Typically the Fool is kind of naive and stepping into a journey that they're just so excited it's just going to unfold in front of them, okay? You are bringing with you this Emperor energy, this maturity, and this knowledge as you start out on this new journey. It kind of, I don't know. Yeah, you are this. So they're coming out as the Ace of Swords. This is a grand truth. So it seems like you are, well, I'm in a struggle and a loss and a hardship with our Five of Earth. You know, we can't always go with people when they're having their Tower moments, okay? But there's a truth. There's a truth about their Tower moment. Or maybe they're gifting you the truth of their situation. Let's get another card for this outcome, strength. Yeah, the outcome is justice and strength. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Okay. I'm still a little, I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused. And yeah, you know, in this card here, I mean, they kind of do look alike, right? Like this may be where you are in this relationship now, and you're about ready to bounce, but you're taking all of this Emperor energy with you. I also like that the wolves in the background are showing up as this red color, which is mimicked in this foundation falling. You know the truth around this. The truth shall set you free. Are you bouncing? Are you going to bounce? You know, you may have to quit that. That may be the truth of the situation. Maybe they aren't safe for you. Their tower moment is going to reveal who they really are. And I feel like there's something with the wolves here circling. Whatever you decide to do with this is going to make you stronger, and it is going to balance those scales of justice. So you are starting fresh. You are, yeah. So you've got the World and the Fool together, and the Emperor. We have 3 majors. Who are you? You are rocking and rolling because you have an ending and a beginning all in the same one, and you are the Emperor. You're carrying that Emperor energy with you. Yeah, you're done. You're done with this. You're done with that person. That's what this is about. You're done with that person. You're done feeling neglected and abandoned. Because look, you know, I think these are like bean plants or something. Like she's looking to see if anything has sprouted, like as if there's any kind of food, right? Because there's this lack, a scarcity happening. And the wolves are watching, because anything that she might get that gives her, I say her, don't worry about gender, sustenance for survival, they're going to take. Your person, you're going to have to quit that. Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now, 4 of Cups is about, and they're showing up as 4 of Cups. So it's about awareness, a lack of awareness. So they're not aware. They're not, it feels like this is you coming in with this beautiful cup of love, and they're just like over here getting drunk, boo-hooing, whatever. They're in a sadness. I shouldn't say boo-hooing. That's not very nice. They're in kind of their own world. Okay. You understand, there's been a truth that's been exposed as they're going through this tower moment. And you know what? It's possible that you are triggering this tower moment for them by saying enough is enough. You've offered your love, and they've ignored you, which is the same kind of abandonment energy in this 5 of Earth. Yeah. Let's get another one for this outcome, because your outcome is freaking amazing, okay? All right. For your outcome, for your outcome, for your outcome, for your outcome. Nope, just one. Sorry, that's like 5 cards. I just want 1. We have justice. We have strength. We have Yeah, you gotta go. Yep. 10 of Cups. Honey, you gotta go. Contentment. Emotional wish fulfillment. This is you. I mean, look at you. You and the outcome, they're all like really good cards. It's just your person is not with you. And you know this. There's been a truth that you've been exposed to. There's a truth or an epiphany that came to you. That's why you have the World and you have the Fool right at the start. I mean, this is you. This is your person. They can't hide the truth from you anymore. And maybe they just don't feel like they're worthy or deserving. But whatever it is that they're doing has brought in this energy of scarcity, this energy of neglect and feeling left out in the cold, this energy of scrounging for any kind in the dirt for sustenance in the wintertime, hoping there's something. You know, things don't grow in the wintertime. And the wolves are gathering. Oh, this makes me really kind of sad. But it also makes me really, really happy for you because you know you got to walk away from this thing. Okay. Bottom of the deck. The Six of Swords is moving, you know, into calmer waters. This particular mer person is riding on all that rough ice, but that sea lion has brought him. He's bringing him into the calm water. Okay. So there's been a lot of turbulence. That was bottom of the deck. Let's put that over there. All right. I kind of want to just get some confirmation that you are ready for something new, that you are ready. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we have the Five of Cups. You know, the Five of Earth is also about your stability, like not having a strong foundation. And then we, of course, have the Sorrow card. So you've really kind of been in a place, I'm going to put it up here because I feel like it goes there, in kind of a place of sadness, like maybe hoping that this was going to go a different way. And I think that your truth that's coming out is that you're now understanding that that person isn't going to change. And yeah, you ending this with them could possibly throw them into that Tower moment. But it's necessary. It's necessary and it's karmic with the Justice card showing up. Like it's just meant. It's meant to be. It's meant to be that way. Okay. Yeah. Queen of Swords. You have to be the Queen of... See, I was talking about you cutting them go, letting them go, cutting them go, letting them go. That's the Queen of Swords. That's a powerful sword of truth. Now, the Queens, I mean, this can be kind of a cold energy, right? We kind of don't necessarily bring the heart into the decision making, but Queens in all of the suits are nurturing no matter what. So there is a way for you to let, you're very, very, you're going to be able to let them go for your best and highest good. Yeah. Wow. You know, I dated a guy once, and when I finally broke it off, one of my friends, everybody was like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. And I was like, yeah. And one of my friends was like, oh my gosh, congratulations. Now go do what you're meant to do. And it was abrupt, you know, it kind of, I'm not going to say it spun me a little bit, but yeah. Page of Wands. Moving forward with something new, with a new idea, with a new passion, with the new spark. Look at how she's like observing this, like, wow, There's so much awe and wonder in where you're going once you're done with this relationship. And it is going to be an ending to all the pain and suffering. You just have to really, really walk away. You're going to have to let them go. Oh man. And this will hit. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit, please. If this isn't your reading, it's not your reading. Okay. Let's not create drama where there's no drama. All right, this is not a reading for everyone. Yeah, see, we have that Five of Pentacles again. Look, that's a double tap. This is you like coming in and offering. This is you coming in and offering. Yeah, it's time. It's time. You've really done some work around this relationship. You've really, it's time for you to love yourself. It's time for you to look in the mirror and love yourself, because you did everything that you could do in this relationship. You did everything you could do. You offered support and stability. You offered love and compassion. And look, you got ignored. You got sorrow. You got neglected, right? It's like they turned their back on you. So by ending this, it's going to propel you into this incredible new direction, right? B, it's going to put them back on their path as well. So this is a double tap for sure. Double tap, double tap. Yeah, and here you are with this fresh new energy of love, and this is a message coming in. It's a message from Spirit. This is a cosmic pat on the back that you are heading in the right direction. So don't be bonk. There's the bonk on the head card. Yeah, it's time to let it go. Time to let it go. And when you do let it go, it's gonna go. Things are gonna move really, really fast for you. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop there. I don't want to stop because I feel like this is an incredible reading for you, even though the message is kind of sad. You know what you have to do. You know that this relationship is not for you, that this person is not the one. You know that bigger and better things await you. What you didn't know is that by ending this, you're actually going to be helping them realign with their purpose and find themselves. Okay, this is a karmic balancing, not just for you, but for them as well. It's almost as if you came in as a gift for them, right? Maybe you guys are a twin flame. Our twin flames don't stay with us forever. Sometimes they come in, spark a remembrance, you have a big fight, and then they're gone. It can be something like that. So, but it is karmic, and you're both going to be better for you not remaining in this relationship. So, pile number 3, if it doesn't fit, don't make it. This is just what the cards are saying. Practice your own discernment in your relationship. Do not end a relationship just because I said so. This is definitely a specific message for someone, and I hope it gets to where it needs to go. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. That's your message for today. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you soon.